Good morning and welcome to today's morning flow to just wake up our body and find a bit of comfort in our body. I'm really happy that you decided to join in today. We're just going to take it slow by starting to work with our breath and just finding that calmness and center within. So just sit down comfortably and we'll start with just taking one deep breath in our nose. And breathing out slowly. One more breath. Deep inhale. And exhale slowly. Perfect. We're going to try to breathe in a square. So I'm going to count the breath for you and you're just going to follow me. So we're going to inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold it. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. And hold it. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just come back to your normal breath again. Relaxing our shoulders down. Just gently moving our head about. Waking up our body slowly and gently. Looking from side to side. Coming to center and other side. Coming to center with an inhale. Exhale, look to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Just do this in your own pace. Just moving with awareness and stillness. Perfect, and you can just come back to center again. And with the next inhale, we're going to reach our arms up to the sky. And look up. And then we want to interlace our hands. And just create a cup within our hands. And inhale. Just bend and arch our back a bit. And exhale, curve our back, looking forward, following the side with our hands. So always keeping track of our hands. Inhaling, arching our back. Exhaling, just curving it. Slow movements here. Just waking up the spine with care and ease. Follow your own breath as well. And go a bit further with each exhale, pushing a bit more into curving your back and arching your back. And with your next inhale, just reach your arms up and let go of the bind, coming down with our hands again. And we're going to do it just a easy side twist. So one hand on the other knee, and then we want to twist from our upper back and look to the back or to the side, whatever feels the most comfortable to you. Continue to breathe here. Don't hold your breath. Our upper body tends to follow where our sight is, so that's why we always want to look back, so we can just continue that twist. And then coming back with an inhale, switching side. Inhaling and exhaling, looking back. Twisting is really good for, sorry, it's the birds. Twisting is really good for our spinal health and to keep it moving and flexible at all times. So we want to incorporate that in our daily life. Coming back to center again. We're going to find our tabletop position, so all four in our mat. Fingers spread wide and knees just tucked into the mat, as comfortable and steady as you can find it. And from here, we're just going to find some balance exercises by bringing out the opposite knee and the opposite arm. So we want to extend our leg back and extending the opposite arm. And you can do this in whatever order you want. Just make sure you switch it when I switch it. So just keeping our balance here. And with the exhale, we want to reach it back. So elbow to the knee and then extending it out again. Once again, elbow to knee, extending out again. Last time, knee to elbow, extending out. Coming back again to the mat and switching side. Inhaling, extending, exhaling, knee to elbow. Extending, knee to elbow. Extending again, and then knee to elbow last time. Coming back to extending our arm and our leg. And resting down again. Perfect. So now we want to come up to our knees, tucking our toes in as well, and standing up on our knees. The cat want to join our yoga session as well. When we stand on our knees here, we're just gonna gently lean back. And when we do this, it's easier to do it on just one side as we wake up in the morning. So we're just gonna start with our left side, reaching back to our heel. And the other arm can just go up to the sky or backwards. Just pushing our chest up here to the sky, opening up that chest, pushing our hips forward. Gently coming all the way up again and switching side. Right arm to the heel, left arm up to the sky or to the back. Opening up that chest, pushing it up to the sky, finding that stillness, still breathing here, and coming back again. And from here we're just going to come down and rest in a child's pose. Arms to the front of the mat, forehead resting down. And gently coming up from child pose in your own pace. Coming to a seated position again. Just finding ease within your body, taking it slow, taking the time you need to just move into that space. Just feeling into the body again, moving our shoulders around a bit, Noticing any tension in our body, just moving our whole upper body and torso, feeling what's tense and what's loose. We're going to work our way up to our first downward dog for the day. So placing our hand to the front of the mat, spreading our fingers as wide as possible, feeling our whole palms being in touch with the mat, and then tucking our toes in. And from here we just want to push our hips up to the sky. Torso is going to be as straight as possible, elongating that spine. And here we can find our different types of downward dogs, either lifting our heels up from the mat or bending our knees if that feels more comfortable. You want to take it easy here. Maybe walk the dog 1 foot at a time, heel down to the mat, the other one lifting up. Pushing away our shoulders and upper body from the mat through our fingers and hands. Strong upper body here. Looking through our feet or our navel. Breathing. Inhaling deep and exhaling slowly. Pushing through here. And with your next inhale, just reaching our right leg up to the sky. Still keeping our hips aligned and square. Then reaching our right leg to the front and placing it by the front hand, the right hand. Placing our left knee down to the mat and then just standing up to our low lunge. And we can just either give support here by keeping our hands on our thighs or opening up to give an opening to the chest. Just staying where you are, staying in that position where you need to be. And then we're gonna just shift our weight back to our back heel and back knee. And pointing the toes, the right toes up to the sky, and then bending our torso over our whole upper body, just resting to the front, giving a nice stretch to the hamstring here. Perfect. Coming back to that low lunge again, reaching our arms up again. And exhaling and letting them come down to the mat, stepping back to our downward dog, tucking toes in, stepping up and back. Just taking a couple deep breaths here, relaxing into the body. And with your next inhale, just reaching that left leg up and placing it to the front of the mat by your fingers. Right knee down to the mat. We can still keep our toes tucked in here if that's more comfortable, or we'll just place them flat down. Coming up to our low lunge here, either giving support on the thigh or opening up our chest with cactus arms. Staying where we are. Continue to breathe. You're doing good. And then shifting our weight back again to our right hip. Pointing our toes of the left leg, extending the left leg as well, and then just shifting our weight over. Keeping our hips square here, so pushing that right hip to the front and the left hip to the back. And just stay here. Take a few breaths. And coming back to our low lunge again, just reaching our arms up this time. Tucking our toes in and getting ready to get back to the downward dog again. Placing our fingers wide and stepping back to downward dog. And now just come and step through and sit down on the mat. Sorry, the sounds just, I gotta start over. So when we've crossed our legs and come through, we're just gonna place our legs to the front and then slowly just shifting our weight back so we're laying down on the mat. So just slowly coming down to the mat. And when we're down here, we're just gonna relax, find our place on the mat. And then we wanna just put our feet together, so foot soles together, knees pointing out, and then just resting here. Gently opening up those hips here. And if you need support underneath our knees, you can use a block or books or cushions, whatever feels comfortable to you. And just trying to relax with each exhale here. Letting go of that tension rather than thinking the tension is there for doing it. Giving in to the sensation. Letting the sensation pass away. Making sure our spine is still connected to the mat. Head and neck resting, shoulders resting. Connecting to your breath here. And then just pointing the knees up to the top, to the sky or to the roof again. Placing our knees upwards and our feet placed on the mat. And from here we just want to keep our right leg and our right feet onto the left knee. And we just want to give a gentle stretch here. So we can stay here, we don't have to grab onto our knee, but if we want to, we can grab onto our left knee to give a more intense stretch. And just pushing that hip forward, away from our body. Not using our hands or anything, just gently pushing it with the power we have in our thighs and in our hips and glutes. Taking a deep inhale here as well, and just relaxing into it. And then with your next inhale, just letting go of that and switching side. So left foot and ankle to the right knee. Just moving our feet a bit closer to our buttocks. We can even stand on our tippy toes here if we want to give a more intense stretch as well. And pushing our left hip away from our upper body. Just with the power that we have from our glutes and our thighs and our hips. Finding that stillness within as you breathe in and exhale. And then letting go of that. Just placing both of our legs straight down the mat for our last posture, our Shavasana. placing our hands out to the side of the mat or along our body. Just giving our body full attention and the possibility to just relax every single muscle in our body. Thanking ourselves for this experience and for turning up for ourselves. Giving ourselves and our body some love. Just relaxing shoulders, relaxing our eyebrows and jaw. And that's the end of our session today. I hope you enjoy this morning practice to wake up the body. And I hope to see you soon again. May you spread love and happiness all around you. Thank you.